get up right up to the base of it, but it looks like you can hike up there.
Yeah.
It's pretty rocky.
Sunday. How you doing?
Good morning. I'm doing great.
Life is good.
Life is good. Chocolate started with a little bit of hiccup, but she did good.
We ended up camping last night. Thought about wild camping, but then we found a campsite that didn't cost too much. What was it?
22.
32 or 22?
22.
22 euros. That's one of the cheapest gas we've had.
Campsite, yeah.
Or sorry, yeah. What am I talking about? Gas. Team out practicing today. Anyhow, we are on our way to church this morning, and then after church our hope is that we could put some miles on between us and our current destination.
Yep.
And hopefully make it to France.
Yep,
Our plan, our goal is to make it to Croatia by the end of the week.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes. We have some places we want to see still, so it's not all pure traveling, so that might slow us down a little bit, but that's a good kind of slow us down.
Yep.
Unfortunately, the church was closed because of COVID, so we made plans to continue toward France.
Alright, we've got water, earplugs, we got extra layers of clothing.
Well, I forgot to do that, but we'll see how this goes.
You gonna stay warm enough?
Yeah, hope so. I zipped up.
Heated grips. We got like 4.5 hours of riding ahead of us.
Yeah, we do, don't we? Okay, clear?
Yeah, you can back up.
Although it was August, today's morning ride was a bit chilly, especially for me.
Yeah, it's getting a little chillier as we get north. I'm going to turn on my heated grips.
Yeah, I've had mine on for the last 20 miles.
I figured so. Look at that, we're heading over there where the blue skies are. That's good news.
Yeah, that's good news.
Hopefully we can stay ahead of these clouds that we're underneath right now. There's the Osborn Bull over there. Big bull.
Yep, big bull.
As we've traveled around Spain, we would see these large bull billboards. We've always wanted to get closer to one, but the access roads always seem to be on private land.
That's a pretty canyon wall. We saw the big Osborn Bull, and we haven't been able to get really close to one. So we figure our last day in Spain, we would try to get right to the base of one. Get a picture with our bikes. It's definitely on this road. Just gotta see if there's a dirt road that gives us access. It might be on private land.
Yep.
Oh, this looks promising. Promising. Ready? This is it. I think we can pull this off. Definitely cool. Could get up right into the base of it, but it looks like you can hike up there.
It was pretty exciting to be able to see one of these billboards up close and personal.
Pretty rocky. Yeah, look at this. How cool is that? And the nice thing, the backside is even silhouetted. There it is. How cool
These Osborn Bull billboards were first built in 1956 as a roadside advertisement for a brandy sold by Osborn Sherry Company.
In 1994, a new law prohibited roadside advertisements of alcohol, so the bulls had to be removed.
However, public response resulted in keeping the bulls, but removing any reference to the original advertisement.
Pickle! There are still 91 of these Osborn bulls located throughout Spain. Alright, that was pretty darn cool. Now we've got to go down. It's pretty cool that I could ride our motorcycles up here. I did not expect that. I thought it'd be a hike. Not that I mind hiking, but it's much cooler if you can actually ride your motorcycle someplace. Alright, a little steep. There we go. We're gold. That was a fitting end to probably our last day in Spain. Of course, the previous articles that I've written, the bull is the unofficial mascot of Spain, definitely in the sports arena and for bull fighting. They love their bull in Spain.
We still had 300 miles to reach the border of France, so we hopped back on the autovia and enjoyed our last afternoon in Spain.
I love these little puffy clouds, and the sky is like a unique blue right now. Especially contrast with all the yellow on the fields. It's quite pretty out here.
This is the day you make images in the sky with all the puffy clouds.
Yeah, definitely a good day to be riding the motorcycle, huh? Central Spain. We're only about a couple hours from the French border. You can see this is more farmland, not as green as the area we came through to the west. Definitely more mountainous farm and prairie land. But hopefully within an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, we will be in France. Works out as planned. Hasta luego, Spain. Bonjour, France. Welcome to France, sweetie.
Welcome, welcome.
It's always exciting crossing into a new country. However, it was a bit surprising to see the difference in mask wearing in this region of France.
So here we are in France, and completely different than people across the border.
Yeah.
There's like almost nobody wearing masks here.
Yeah.
There's one. I found one.
Yep. And on the bus there was a few.
Riding a bus with just a few.
Yeah.
So that's totally different than Spain, man.
Totally different than Spain.
Almost every single person in Spain has a mask.
Yep. Even when they're way away from people.
And now here is the complete opposite. So we saw a similar thing in Portugal to Spain, and then almost everywhere we went in Spain, everybody wore a mask. And now we show up in France, and it's almost like,
You see probably 5-10 masks every 5 minutes.
Yeah, not many people are wearing them, is the point. So, well, what's interesting to me is that it's so different, literally just crossing borders.
Yeah.
Like, there's no melting. You cross a border, and boom, rules are completely different. And the attitude of people are almost completely different.
Yep.
Even though the people probably aren't that much different, it's like night and day difference just from crossing a border.
Right, yeah.
It's kind of intriguing to me. I remember having this conversation with Philippe, my brother-in-law, and I was like, are you kidding me? So like, you cross a border and it's completely different? Because you don't see that in the United States.
Mm-mm.
You see it kind of melds, and it kind of melds across areas over a certain amount of time. But here, it's literally the border changes everything.
Shortly after crossing the border, we made our way to the campsite.
There's so much shade here, right? It's like you drive in, it's so much cooler when you ride through here.
I agree.
And here you go.
I see people.
I do see people. I want to see if we can figure it out.
Maybe we need to park here and then walk in.
Oh, over there. I'll join you then.
Okay. It does say parking.
Join us next episode as we ride another 300-mile day across the south of France.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, subscribe, and check out our Patreon page to see the benefits we offer our supporters. The link is in the description below.